this get worse? Hi, I'm Shay Lisi, and welcome back to my channel. It is really, really early in the morning. We are headed... Where are we headed?
I don't know. We'll figure it out along the way.
Well, we're going on a dad adventure. We're meeting up with my favorite dad, her two wheels, and I'm taking the PC800. I cleaned it up and it's ready for adventure.
Well, we assume it's ready. You haven't ridden it more than down to the car wash in about a year, so fingers crossed.
Well, I'm ready for adventure, so my Pacific Coast better be ready for adventure. Gorf better be ready for adventure too.
Gorf only wants one thing. Gorf wants to see his enemies scattered before him, to hear the lamentations of their women and drink from their skulls. Gorf's a sick dude, man. He's a real sick dude, but he's on this adventure with us.
Oh, she starts with no problems. Forgot how heavy she is. I'd like to lead, but I do not know the way. For some reason, I always let Josh lead the adventures. There's gotta be some trade-offs. Josh has the GPS, I've got the cup holder, okay? I can't ruin another phone. Of course, we must stop at the Stab and Grab first. You know why I love the PC800? It's the only fucking kickstand I trust. Okay, it's time for adventure. And ramming speed, here we go. Ear off, I'm so excited. We haven't done an adventure in so long. The last time I took an adventure was, well, on my Trail 125 to go camping. That was a little adventure, but a big adventure was our cross-country trip. And I got itchy feet. I gotta do it every so often. We had so many travel plans that got canceled, so I wanted to meet up with my favorite dad, her two wheels, because she just got her own cold wing as well. I started today by spilling coffee in my helmet, so that's how this adventure is starting. But at least I have a cup holder that functions properly. Josh is dealing with one of the RAM mounts. I need my comfort coffee. Everyone has that one thing that they won't leave the house without, their comfort thing. Mine is a cup. I need to have my drink. Josh's is his hat. What's yours? I'd rather have a cup holder and no GPS. And I mean that. Once you pass the Crooms exit for dirt biking, we are officially on a road trip. I have no clutch right now. Hey, it's kind of coming back. Maybe I just hit like an air bubble or something. Something's going on. I'm glad Josh decided to pull over. He just sensed it. Did you sense something was wrong?
Was something wrong?
Not until you pulled over.
What happened?
Okay, so...
Hold on.
Yeah, take your helmet off. Why'd you pull over?
I usually stop here to check on the bikes and stuff.
Oh, dude, good idea. I didn't realize anything was wrong because I haven't shifted in a while. Okay, I'm just gonna be really careful. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna ride home and everything's gonna be f***ing fine. I am so bummed. I'm just gonna ride really careful. Josh insisted that I leave the bike, I ride home on the back of his bike, come back, and then come back and tow the PC800 home. But I'm gonna take my chances so we don't spend an extra 200 miles on the road. Because hey, maybe I'll just load up the Sportster instead. I'm feeling a little crazy. No! God damn! Can this get worse? Ooh, windy! Oh, windy! Oh, we are just having a day. Oh, God, I'm so bummed. Josh keeps telling me I need to be thankful that we weren't further, but it's really hard to be feeling thankful right now. No. I'm passing Crooms again. As long as I never need to stop, I'll be fine. I just gotta keep going. Full throttle the whole way. No shift. No brakes. All gas, no brakes. I'm so bummed. Well, we made it back to Tampa. And it's raining! Are you being serious? Come on! Our luck! Oh, come on! What the hell? Oh no! And stop traffic. Great. Perfect time for my broken clutch. Oh, we're just having a day. It's not even 9 o'clock.
Well, here we are. Honestly, I should have done this before we left, and it's my fault that the trip didn't go as planned, which is why I was sitting there cussing and yelling. I knew that the slave cylinder needed to be rebuilt, and instead I just have been top bleeding it for the last 2 years. So there's no one to blame but myself, but that's not gonna stop me from cussing. Shelby says he's got a really cool motorcycle for me to check out because I'll be very inspired for my shovelhead build. So let's go head over to Ride Factory tomorrow and see what he's got. I like the tail light a lot. I want it for mine. I want it to be shaped like a heart.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you can get them from Mid-USA.
What's the place called?
Yeah, you're already looking it up. Here.
Mid-USA?
Yeah, Mid-USA.
And that's, so Shay, you look at that, that's actually molded into the fender.
Yeah, that's why it looks so good.
There's a few things I want not to do on this one.
Hey, what not to do is always freaking good to pay attention to as well.
Took a page out of your book with the wood block.
Yeah.
That's a starter solenoid on like a Polaris or a lawnmower.
Wood is my game on motorcycles, okay?
I thought wood and motorcycles weren't friends.
No, they're not supposed to be.
You know what? I feel like me and Shelby probably aren't supposed to be friends either.
But here we are, you guys are. Yeah, dude, life is good.
It's actually got linked front and rear brakes on the rear.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That is really cool. So you can still run a front brake but have nothing on the handlebars.
Yeah, well, he was smart about it whenever he did this one because there's a portioning valve hidden underneath the transmission to where it adjusts the brake pressure from front and rear.
That is slick. That's a page out of Honda's book right there.
This was the internal throttle I used to have.
Oh, now it's got a nice one on it.
Yeah, but these we get these from V-Twin. I mean, they're slick. There's 6 ball bearings in these things, and plus they've got an internal return spring on the throttle itself. You know, that way you've got a return spring up here. You've still got the return spring on the car. I mean, it's just about bomb-proof.
Yeah, you know what you're doing? You're making her spend money right now.
Everybody swears up and down that internal throttle that Exile makes is, you know, the cat's ass.
Yeah.
And it's a very similar setup, but that's like $250.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing's like it's 85 or 90.
Yeah, it's hard to find anything you can put on a chopper front $100.
Unless it's last call and, well.
So, Shay, this is a good one to look at when you can imagine what yours will look like because this has a electric start and a kick start, which yours will have because it's still going to have a electric start on it. So you can look over here and see that. Is that the starter right there, that lever?
Yeah, it's one of the old gear jammer solenoids. It takes the electric solenoid out of the equation.
Yeah.
That lever just crams the starter bendix into the ring gear to where it's not going to stick. And it's just got a little micro switch in it that engages the starter solenoid.
That's cool, because what will happen, Shay, especially on a low battery, this has happened to me more times than I'd like to admit, that battery gets low.
Together.
Yeah.
You start it and it don't stop trying to start until either it catches on fire or the battery's completely dead.
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah. What? Cross your f***ing fingers. If you have a quick disconnect seat, you rip the negative terminal off. If you have, it happened to me on my FXR, which is a quick disconnect seat. It happened to me on another bike that had a seat that was bolted on. That one just smoked the battery, dude. I just waited there and freaking God, that was very stressful.
Like a sim where a fire is happening in the kitchen, you're just like,
There's nothing you can do.
Like that video that Brian was showing us had the soft tail that caught on fire and it shorted out and it started cranking. Well, it was on the kickstand and it's just cranking itself around in the middle of the street, rolling.
the license plate expired in 2016.
Oh, it's a chopper. Choppers don't even need license plates.
One on the back of this.
81?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That is a cool bike.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest difference between this and what you want to do is you don't want a fat tank.
Yeah.
You want a narrow tank, which they make split tanks that are narrow, but I think you said you want to put a Sportster tank on it. Yeah, and a skinny front end. I like skinny front ends too. That front end is really clean.
But yeah, check it out. Notice no bolts, no splits, no seams. Look up under the edge.
Oh.
It's got a set screw and
It's just got a
That's slick.
that ring butts up against the collet, and when you put the fork up in there and you tighten the ring up, it swadzes that collet down to clamp it in place.
That's really cool too. That's probably the coolest dual coil holder I've ever seen. Usually it's hard to make dual coils look cool hanging off the side of the bike. That actually looks pretty slick.
It's really easy to make them look cool. Just don't hang them off the side of the bike where people can see them.
Yeah. Shay's got her heart set on a dual magneto setup that costs about as much as the bike did. So
Pro tip, we got rid of an SNS car before the tuning on it.
Yeah.
pro tip. Sorry, SNS. You guys make great jugs. The carbs.
Well, back in 1933, when the car was designed, it was pretty hot shit. We've invented things since then, like fuck the wheel. Look at the half-breed piece of shit I ride, man.
Hey, no, I say the same thing. You know why I talk so much shit? I learned from hearing it directed towards me.
Honestly, I think my Yamaha's got just as many OE Harley Davidson parts on it as a OE Harley Davidson does now.
And I think Johnny Cash wrote his song about that bike you ride, man.
Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the ding dong diddle, do all the things. I'm here for you every Sunday and Wednesday and every Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch. Okay, bye-bye.
We're just having a day.